Hello everyone, welcome to the 4-Minute Warning. I'm Steve Gashat.
And I'm Jason Davish.
The 4-Minute Warning was created to help buyers and sellers in real estate become more knowledgeable using the scenarios that we've encountered in our years in the business.
Steve and I thought these videos would be helpful not only to our clients, but anyone who is going to be buying or selling real estate in the near future.
Today we're going to be talking about exclusions. Exclusions are anything that's physically attached to the home that the seller is not including in the sale of the home, such as light fixtures, chandeliers, and window treatments. Now, I don't know about you, Jay, but when I'm showing a home and I walk into a foyer with a beautiful, expensive-looking chandelier, the first thing that comes to my mind is to check the realtor remarks to make sure that that chandelier is actually coming included into the sale of the home.
Yeah, that's right. I do the same thing. So basically what the realtor remark is basically for the realtors. So the consumer, you guys, will not be able to see that on Zillow, Realtor.com, Trillia, or even the MLS listings that we send you. So it is our job,
it's really
your
on
realtor
us.
job, to basically, as you're walking through the home, to do his homework and tell you, hey, they're excluding this chandelier, they're excluding these, window treatments, so that you know what is being excluded prior to you getting into this agreement.
That's right. That should be one of your first questions for your realtor when you're walking through a home is, hey, what is excluded from the sale of this home, if anything? And I know you had recently experience with this. You want to touch on that?
Yeah, so I was working with buyers, and we, the home that they purchased basically had a 4th bedroom that was converted into a beautiful, huge closet. So, of course, any woman would love that.
Right.
It was a huge closet. So these were big, long closets, great, nice woodwork. So I assumed that they were attached, and they weren't listed properly where they should be in the realtor remarks. So, of course, I didn't think there was any issue because there was no listing
there
that said they were excluded. So when we did our final walkthrough, I noticed as the clothes and stuff started clearing up that there wasn't an attachment. They were not attached to the wall.
They weren't physically attached.
They weren't physically attached, which means they can go. Now the sellers had no idea. They didn't know what was going on. They just thought they can automatically come, and thank God the sellers were. They were great, they were cooperative, they said, oh, no problem, they can stay, and it doesn't always turn out that way.
No.
It doesn't always turn out that way. So these sellers were great, the buyers, sellers were happy, everything was okay, but
it can turn very ugly very fast.
Yes.
If you're not working with cooperative sellers, and especially a cooperative agent. Luckily, you had an agent that was willing to cooperate with you, and you were able to negotiate the closet in the sale of the home.
Exactly.
And everything turned out good. But the reason we're doing this video is because it doesn't always turn out that way.
Yeah, and like you said, exclusions doesn't necessarily mean exclusions. Everything, as you know, is negotiable.
Everything. So even if it's listed in the exclusions, it's upon you and your realtor to be able to negotiate that if you really like it. And if you don't care about it, even better. You can just move on.
Yeah, if there's a beautiful chandelier and, it goes well with the home and the theme of the home.
Right. A lot of the times the sellers will have some sentimental value, but when it comes down to it and actually hiring movers and, the work that goes into, moving something like a huge chandelier, maybe they'll be willing to take a little bit of a price, increase to keep that chandelier and negotiate it into the sale rather than having to deal with actually moving that and the cost and the headache that actually goes into moving whatever the item is that they excluded.
And also, that goes for everything, even the washer, dryer.
Exactly. Those are the most
stove.
common listed tickets that are either included or excluded that you as a consumer can't see. But like we said, there are some items that only your realtor will be able to see, and he or she should inform you whether it's staying or included into the
Especially
sale.
when you see these Sub-Zero fridges or the new fridges with the TV,
Exactly.
the Wi-Fi. So
Exactly.
Make sure that everything you want to stay is listed in the purchase agreement. When the seller signs off on it, it will stay and it will be part of the sale of the home.
That's correct.
So I hope this will help you out for your future experience in real estate, and make sure that you.
And if you have any questions, please comment below and we'll get to them as soon as we can.
Thanks a lot, guys.